welcome back to my channel. Today I have a collection tour as I have had a few requests. People want to see what series I have in my collection. I have this bookcase next to me that is basically overflowing. Mostly it's just Shojo and some BL. And I have another smaller bookcase on the other side of the room with Shonen, maybe some Seinen. I'm not really great with the demographics, but yeah. So I'll take you through everything and you can let me know what you think. If there's anything that you think I should get rid of, or if there's anything you think I'm missing that I should look into picking up, let me know in the comments. If you like this video, leave a comment, like, subscribe for more manga content. And let's get started. Okay, before I get into it, I also just want to mention there is a 4-year-old in the house, so I'm sorry if you hear him in the background or any other noise in the background. I apologise. Also, there is no order to this, so please don't let it give you anxiety, because it certainly gives me anxiety. Everything is double stacked, apart from this shelf, which I might start with, because it's like my fruits basket shrine. So it might be a little awkward, but I'll see what I can do. I don't want this video to go on for too long, so I'll start with this shelf as it's super easy. So I have all of the fruits basket singles, 1 to 23, plus the banquet and some of the, I'm not really sure, these came with the last volume and the banquet volume, I think. I got these on release, so I've had them for quite a long time. Also, like, it's been read, I can't tell you how many times, so yes, the condition is absolutely horrendous. I am ashamed that I didn't look after the series better, but at the time, I mean, I started reading this when I was like 13, so that's a long time ago. I don't want to go into how old I am, but that's a long time ago. So I have considered picking them up in better condition because they are out there, but you know, I've loved these volumes for so long that I think I'll just end up keeping these. I have bought the odd one to replace like those super faded ones, but I haven't had the heart to change them out, so I think I'll just sell them on or something. I have, of course, the collector's editions because they're so pretty, and I have them set up in a rainbow. Also, Fruits Basket, another 1 to 3. I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be a volume 4. This has been out for a long time. Like, I'm sure that I've had this for a good few years now, so I don't know what's happened to volume 4, if we're getting an English print of it or not. I would like it, you know, to complete the set. I also have these super cute little zodiacs, like pebbles basically, that I got with the DVD limited edition Blu-ray box sets. I am missing a few. The last box set is, well, it's just been pushed back. It's due to come out, I think, in December, so hopefully I'll be able to complete these because I think they look really cute on there. I also have, I don't really class these as volumes that I have, these are art books in Japanese, so I can't read them, but I can look at them. I got these from Japan, Amazon Japan. I've seen a few people pick these up now. They weren't really expensive. I think maybe they were like £8 each or something. And I think that was including postage, so that's not too bad, I would say. I also have like a few random candles. Okay, so moving on up to, I'll start at the top. Recently picked up Orange, haven't read them yet. and I know there's another volume, but I haven't even looked into getting that yet, so maybe see if I like these first. Kimi ni Todoke, complete, 30 volumes. Again, I started collecting this as it was being released, so quite a long time ago, and I've only just finished collecting the last couple of volumes that I didn't pick up for whatever reason, I can't remember. But I do love this series. Would recommend it if you are a big fan of Shojo. I'm sorry about the light if it's super reflective on the volumes. It's pretty miserable here today, so gotta have all the lights on. Next, Blackbird 1 to 18, complete. Again, pick these up, maybe not as they were releasing, but I've had them for a very long time. I can remember, I think I bought volume 1 in Waterstones when I was about 15 or 16, and read it and loved it, and I bulk bought like the next, I think there was only about 6 more volumes, so I bought them, and then I waited for the release for all the rest of them. I did really enjoy the series. Haven't read it for a long time, but I did really enjoy it when it first came out. Next up I have Demon Prince of Momochi House. I haven't started this yet, and I only have the first 3 volumes. I don't know if it's easy to find the rest of the volumes, so I'm a little bit like, oof, should I have started this? But it looks like it could be my kind of thing, so I definitely want to try it. Next to that, I have volumes 1 to 3, if you can see, of Lovesick Ellie. Tried volume 1. Honestly, could not get into it. I am going to try it again, but if I don't love it straight away, I think I'm going to just end up selling those, because I think there's about 12 or 13 in the series, and that's just a lot of money if I'm not really that keen. Another random volume I've got there is the Ancient Magu's Bride. I don't know if that's how you say it. Volume 1. Haven't read it purely because I have not found any other volumes other than like 14 in store, and I really don't want to be sat thinking I really need more when I don't know where I'm gonna get it, so I'm gonna just postpone and reading that one for now. Let me just get up on a stool here. Oh my goodness. Right, move some of these out the way. So behind this, I'm sorry it's out of focus, a few random volumes of Takane and Hana. Volume 3 seems to be non-existent. I know it does exist. I have not found it anywhere. So I'm kind of like not in a hurry to pick the rest up. I did get volume 18, the limited edition, which comes with like an extra booklet or something. I'm not really sure. Because I thought, oh, if I do like it, I'll probably want the limited edition one, and then I'll not be able to find it. So I thought I'll get it while I can, and hope I can pick the rest of the volumes up. Surely they're going to do a reprint, because it seems to be really popular still, and most of the other volumes seem to still be in print. So hoping I can get volume 3 and then fill in the rest of the gaps, because I know I can pick the other ones up. They're in my basket, but I'm reluctant to buy them when I can't really read them yet. Also, this is how I double stack my manga. I've got them propped up on a lot of random books underneath. I would like to get some proper risers or something, but I don't know. I don't know where to go about doing that, so in future that is the plan. So then next to that, I have Happy Hustle High, which is 5 volumes. I have not read that yet. I've literally picked it up like last week or the week before. I will get to it. These are from here on, they're all old Tokyo Pop. So I have the original singles of Maid Sama up to 8, which is where they, I think, went bust. And I had 9 on pre-order, and it just obviously never happened. But I haven't like wanted to get rid of these, because I don't know, I really like them. Even though it's not like I'm never gonna be able to complete it like this, I really like these singles, so I've kept them for now. Like I'll see. Somebody like just needs to give me a push to get rid of them, I think, if you think I should. Also on this shelf we have, and this is a series I don't know anybody else who's read it. Again, it's Tokyo Pop, and I had volume 9 pre-ordered and it never happened because they went out of business. Happy Cafe. Don't ask me what the Japanese name for it is because I can't remember, but it is such a good, sweet series. Like, I really, really wish someone would pick this up and complete it because I think it's 15 volumes in total. I have read it all online, you know, back in the day when everything was read online. Probably translated terribly, but I would really, really like to read it again. But I can't, obviously, in this format, so let's push for a reprint of this, please. Also have the original Tokyo Pops of Chobits. I think quite a lot of people have this series. I don't know that it's particularly hard to pick up if you want it in the single format. Love this series. Have read it too many times, probably. It's pretty funny and weird, and I kind of like that kind of thing. Same goes for Love Hina. I don't think this is getting reprinted into like Omnis or anything, but I would say that's still quite a popular series. It's really, like, it's probably the first like real comedy shoujo that I collected and read. It was one of the first that I picked up. Like, Love Hina, Chobits, and Fruits Basket were like the first shoujos I bought, and this is going back to when I was like 13, so oh my god, 17 years ago. Like, they've been sat on my shelves for that long. They're not in the best condition, but they're not in the worst condition either, so I'm just gonna leave that to be tidied later, and we shall move down. So past the Fruits Basket shelf. So next up we have, I'll start at the front, Dawn of the Arcana minus volume 13, because I could cry every time I look at this shelf because that is the only volume I'm missing, and the only one I found is £75 on eBay. No thanks. Like, I just can't. So will I ever complete this? I don't know. I haven't given up hope yet. I do check most weeks to see if it's been added anywhere secondhand. I think £75 is the cheapest I found it for. At one point, Amazon had a copy for 600 and something. So I was like, no, don't think so. So same mangaka, The Water Dragon's Bride. Read this recently. It was okay. Like, I don't know if I'm going to keep this. I like having these all together, but I really don't know if I'm going to keep this because I don't think I would read it again. Is that a reason to keep or to sell? I don't know. I'm really not sure. And then The King's Beast. I haven't read this yet, but that is one of my next series I think I'll be starting, because I've heard fairly decent things about this, whereas I hadn't really heard that much about this series. I'm sorry for all the banging in the background, if you can hear that. Next, Love Me, Love Me Not, and Aoharu Ride. I haven't read either of these series. I picked up the entire Love Me, Love Me Not secondhand from one seller on Depop for, I think it was about £50. Like, it was a really good deal, so that was a couple of months ago, so I will start this soon. And Aoharu Ride I've picked up like in dribs and drabs. Couldn't get volume 10 for ages. That came back in stock a couple of months ago. So I do have that full set, so I can do like a full read through of both of those series. I don't know which one to do first. I think that's part of why I haven't started yet. Like, somebody give me a recommendation. Which is better? Which should I start with? Going behind this, oh, I don't like to pronounce this one either. The Grand Guignol Orchestra 1-4 complete. Oh, sorry, my camera it's just my phone camera. It's pretty terrible. And then by the same mangaka, the Kane Saga complete and Godchild complete. Again, I picked all of those up, so all of these volumes I got for £30 off someone on Facebook who was just wanting to get rid. I actually only asked for the Kane Saga and Godchild, and she was like, oh, will you just take the other ones as well, please, for the same price? And I was like, okay. So that's how I ended up with those. Mint chocolate 1 to 5, that is up to date. I think volume 6 is out. If it's not at the end of this year, I think it's early next year. I do quite like that series. Like, I know a lot of people don't, but I'm gonna keep going with it because I think it's kind of interesting. I kind of like it when there's something a bit taboo, I guess, even though I don't know why it is really, because they liked each other way before their parents got together, so it's not like, you know, it was planned or anything. Then I have 1 and 2 of Nichiju. I don't know how to say that. I haven't read that yet, but I picked them both up for, I think, £5 each. Then I have Behind the Scenes 1 to 7. That's complete. Next, moving on. I'm sorry as well if it gives you anxiety, like how tightly packed these shelves are, and like squeezed as much manga on as possible. I have no space at all. So, you know, I know I need another shelf or something. But I do try and just fit them on as best I can, which is why there is no order at all to anything, because I just put things where they fit. And I don't like when series like have to move onto the next shelf. I like to keep them together if possible, which is stupid really, because I'm going to get to the point where I've got no option. Anyway, moving on. Ottoman, I have 1 to 11 and random 15. I think there's 18 in this series, so there's not that many that I need. Again, this is a one I've had in my collection for a really long time. I read it as a teenager, and I must have only collected up to 11 and then stopped. And then recently, I've just been trying to fill in gaps and things and complete series, so I picked up 15 because I found it for about £4 somewhere. I am going to look for the rest of the series, I think. Give it a reread and then decide if I want to keep it, because I think this might be a little bit teeny for me, like now. Don't see that many people talking about it. I don't think it's still printed, so it's gonna have to be secondhand. Yeah, it says teen, like 13 plus, so yeah, don't know how I feel about that anymore. That's probably the case with a lot of the series I've got that are older series. Next up, so this is where all my random singles get like shoved in. The complete collection of Love and Focus. I picked this up a month or 2 ago. Really enjoy this. I think I probably would give it a reread as like a quick, like sweet sort of shoujo. So I did like that one. And then I haven't read these few here yet. So I have Orisama Teacher Volume 1, Meru Puri Volume 1, Yona Volume 1. Yeah, I think you all know why I haven't started that yet. The Flying Witch, and I can't remember the name of this one without leaving the book, so I can't see. Hi, I'm a witch and my crush wants me to make a love potion. Yeah, that I got for £2, so that's why I picked that up. These series are older. Like I think this is only 4 volumes, so I'll probably make the effort to find those. Orisama Teacher, I think it's like 29 volumes. We'll see. This is why I like to pick things up in order, because if I'm going to give up, you know, I want to read them in, you know, 1, 2 and 3 or whatever. If I pick up volume 29 and I have volume 1, then I'm kind of tying myself in to collect the rest of the set, because I am that person who has to complete them. Like, you know, it's a sickness. You all know what I'm talking about though. Right, moving down. These are more, maybe more of my favourite shelves, or more that I've been reading recently, I don't know. So we have Cheeky Brat 1 to 4, I really like this series. Like, I don't know how on earth it's going to have 23 volumes. There must be like 40 by the time the series finishes, but I really am enjoying it so far because there's the sport element, which is it's quite new to me, and the romance. Like, it does annoy me that you won't just, tell him how she feels, but that is the curse of a shoujo lover, I guess. I hate the fact these are all stacked on the top as well. Like, help me. Somebody send me a bookcase. Daily report about my Witch Senpai 1 and 2. So good. Love this series. Need more. Like, I've heard them maybe doing a third volume, but like, I don't even think 3 volumes is enough. We need way more than that. The Saviour's Book Cafe story in another world. Love this too. Can't find volume 3 anywhere. It is out. Can't find it. Like, I pre-ordered it in my local Travelling Man along with volume 4. And I'm yet to receive the call, but I've been in loads and they haven't got it and they haven't had it, so I don't know what's happened there. Hopefully I'll find it soon. My Love Mix-Up 1 to 4. Love this series. I was kind of like, oh, I don't really know if I want to pick this up. It was just because everyone else was doing it. Yep, I am that sheep. Picked it up. Loved it. Oh my gosh. Like, so I think I got 1 and 2 together. And I've been back for 3 and 4. So 5, I think it's possibly out any day now because I couldn't find it for pre-order. So it may already be out. I'm going to go and look for that soon. Maybe tomorrow if I go out shopping, because I do want to continue that. I don't think there's that many volumes. 8 maybe? 9? Not sure. Not loads though. And it's a sweet BL Shojo combo, which is it's just a bit different. I like it. And Aoki, the main character, if that's how you say his name, he's just so funny. Love his facial expressions. Like, it's, yeah, so good. Next on the top we have some things that I featured in my last video. So newer releases, or newer series to my collection, I should say. Kiss Me at the Stroke of Midnight Volume 1, The Witch and the Beast Volume 1, Kowloon 1, Living Room Matsunaga-san 1, Perfect World 1, Lieselot and Witch's Forest 1. The only one I've read of these so far is Perfect World, and really, really good. I have, I think, the next 5 volumes on the way. Currently in the UK, we have an ongoing postal strike from now until Christmas. Basically, like, a few days every single week. And the postal service was horrendous beforehand, so I don't know when I'm going to get those, because I have a few things on the way, actually. But I'm, like, particularly wanting those because I've read that, and I'm like, right, I need more now, and I can't do it. So, yeah, I'll be trying these out, and anything that I particularly like, I'll be picking up more. This one, I will struggle to pick up, but I'll probably just find them secondhand if I can. I might as well stay at the back. I've got Chobits, the complete deluxe, are they called? Deluxe editions? I'm not sure. Hardbacks, beautiful. Had to get them. Like, just I love the series so much, so I wanted to pick those up. I have 1 and 4, the omnibus of Twinkle Stars, which is another Natsuki Takea series. I think there's 6 omnibuses in total. Might be 5. No, I think there's 6. Haven't looked too hard to find the rest of these yet. These were both secondhand. I'm sure you can tell by the condition, but I'm not too bothered if I can get them cheap, especially if I don't know if I'm going to like them. Because just because I like the mangaka doesn't mean I'm going to like everything she does, but she is a favourite, so I've got to give them a go. Rent a Girlfriend 1 to 4. Now, I haven't read this, but I have watched, maybe 5 or 6 episodes of the anime. And I never watch the anime of stuff, like, unless I'm told to, you need to watch the anime of this or that. I watched it because I thought, I'll give it a go, and then it'll, like, make me want to read it. Honestly, I think I might sell it. Like, I don't even know if I'm going to try it because I really didn't enjoy the anime. I don't know why. I just didn't get a good vibe from the characters, but maybe I don't know that I was paying attention that much, but I don't think I want to continue that one. We'll see. Something's Wrong with Us. 1 to 10. Oh my goodness. Love the series. I did a binge read last week, I think. Was it last week? And I literally read like 7 volumes in one day. It was so good. Can't wait for the rest. I've got them all. Well, all the ones that I can pre-order have been pre-ordered. I think the next one's out November, so not too long to wait for that. A Sign of Affection, 1 to 5. Oh my god, this is like my new favourite. It is definitely my favourite thing I've read this year. So good. Love it so much. The next volume's not out until May. It's October and the next volume isn't out until May. What's going on? Like, I need more. I need it now. I can't believe how good it is. It sat on my shelf for like 3 months before I've read it. And that really annoys me. I should have read it sooner. Love it, love it, love it. Hitorigime, I'm sorry if I butchered that. My Hero Volume 1, haven't read that yet. Again, that was a secondhand pickup for like £4 or £5. A Galaxy Next Door, Volume 1, haven't read yet, but I know there's 2, maybe 3 out, so if I pick those up, I'll probably do like a little binge. Sweat and Soap, 1 to 5 and 7. I'm planning, just because I feel like I know I'm going to enjoy this from what everyone's told me, I'm planning to get them all and then do them all together. So yeah, anyone I haven't read, don't judge me. Witch's Printing Office, 1 to 6 complete. I've read the first 4, so I'll be finishing that probably this month because I've been doing like a volume here and there, but like a volume a week, so I'll be finishing those soon. Really, really like it. It's like, it's an isekai. There's not really any romance in it. It's funny. It's really good. Like, I think more people need to know about it. It's really good. And Waterkoi, complete. 1 to 6. Just read this last month as well and loved it so much. So so good. That could have gone on for way more volumes and it would have been super enjoyable. I don't know why they end some of these things too soon. Moving along, Dengeki Daisy, 1 to 16 complete. I've read this series easily like 6 times. Like, I just love it. It's really good and I highly recommend it, and I know it's been harder to pick up, so if you can get a hold of it, like, please give it a go. I was recently in Leeds in their Forbidden Planet. They had like these last few volumes, maybe like a couple of random ones, and they had like a good chunk of the last few volumes, so they are out there still, like, they are. So don't give up if you're looking for it. QQ Sweeper, 1 to 3. So same mangaka, and I think these are harder to find, and I was so lucky. I picked up 1 on its own, did I? And then 2 and 3 together from another seller, literally within days on Facebook Marketplace. So I was really lucky, and I think I paid like £15 total for them. And Queen's Quality, I haven't started, which is the follow-on from this. I haven't started yet because I only have 1 volume, and I feel like I'm definitely going to get invested. And I think there's like at least, is there 16 volumes of this out so far? 15 maybe. So that's quite a lot of money I'm going to have to spend there. So I'm just putting it off a little bit, but I will be reading this soon because I love this mangaka. The style, the comedy, there's a lot going for the series. So next up we have Complete Midsummer in the omnibuses, and I have them again in a little rainbow because that's just what I do. I love this series. I haven't read it for a very long time, so I should probably do a reread because I know it's still really popular. These again, some of these volumes seem to have been hard to pick up. Again, I picked these up when they were reprinted. I think it was only a couple of years ago. I think it was maybe before lockdown. So, or just as that was happening, I was just lucky. I didn't know they were hard to pick up, but I'm very, very happy to have them. Daytime Shooting Star 1 to 12. That's complete. I might give this a reread because I did read it relatively recently, but I think I enjoyed it. So I'm trying to, when I'm reading things now, I'm trying to make notes on what I thought so that I don't forget, and then I can recommend things to people. And right at the end, I have squeezed in Rose and Blood Volume 1. I just picked that up the other day, so I haven't read it yet. I think there's only a few volumes of that out, so I think it must be quite a new series. And moving down again, we have Vampire Dormitory 1 to 3. I have read these in the last 2 or 3 days. Oh, guys, I was disappointed. Like, I wanted so much more. I know there's a few more volumes, and I'm like, should I pay for them? Like, they're £10 each. I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting, but I just wanted a little bit more. Also, so I haven't read yet, Maison Ikoku, is that how you pronounce it? This is the most disgusting copy of manga I have, which is a library copy that I bought. It was only £2 on Vinted, but it was sold to me as new. Like, really? Unread, new? I think not. I wanted to just try this before I bought the omnibuses because they're like £20 each, but they are so much nicer looking. And I think it would work out way cheaper because I can get those on 3 for 2. So I'll probably clean this up, give it a quick read, and then pick the omnibuses up. Apothecary Diaries 1 and 2, just picked these up again in the last couple of weeks, so I haven't read these yet. My Happy Marriage 1 and Bite Maker, again, haven't read yet, but I will try soon. Full Moon, I only have 1 and 2. I think they're being reprinted into omnibuses. There's 7 in the series. I might sell or just give those away and get the rest of the series. That's a series that I've read online many years ago. Ultramaniac, again, 1 to 5, complete. That's one of the series I've had for a very, very long time. Probably way too young for me now, but like, I remember it being pretty cute. Absolute Boyfriend is the same, 1 to 6, complete. Had for a billion years, read many, many times. Imadoki, 1 to 5, complete. Read far too many times. Love Calm, 1 to 6. It was one of those series that I was picking up and then I just stopped picking it up and now it's impossible to find. Why have I done that to myself? Strawberry, 1 to 5, and then 8 to 10. Somebody help me find 6 and 7. Millennium Snow, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 I picked up, no exaggeration, at least 15 years ago. 3 and 4, I'm sure when he came out like 5 years ago, so I don't know why there was such a massive gap, but like you can see the difference in the artwork on the spines is like, the gap was ridiculous, but that was it complete anyway, and I think I did quite like it. Werewolves and vampires as far as I can remember. Toradora, loved the anime of this so much. I have 1 to 6. I know I should pick up the last few volumes. I think there's 10 in total. I don't know how easy they are to find. I've heard that they're really hard to find. I have seen some of them in my local traveling man, but I'm sure I paid $8.99 for, and they're now selling for like $12.99, and I just think, nah, that's not okay. Orimo, 1 to 4, that is complete. I think that series, I think there's a couple of different like series of the manga, so don't ask me about it, I don't really know, but I have read those 4 and I know that was the complete set of that one. Again, that they're ancient, I've had for quite a long time. SP Baby 1 and 2 complete. Yeah, it is what it is. I picked it up because it's the same mangaka as Happy Marriage, which is over here. It was fine. Ima Koi 1 to 3. Oh, just love this series. Can't wait for more of this. Oran High School Host Club 1 to 18 complete. Again, these were picked up as singles, and I believe yes, okay. I picked these up over the years, a long time ago. So long ago that I have proof that Waterstones once did 3 for 2, guys. Still got the sticker on. And that was volume 18. So, you know, let's get that happening again, because that's a very long time ago. If only they would do it now. Happy Marriage. Not My Happy Marriage, Happy Marriage. I'm currently just about to start volume 6. I don't know how I feel about this series. Like, the main character really annoys me, but her husband is so hot. He's just absolutely unreal. So like, he's keeping me going. So far, I'm not gonna lie. She's just really annoying. I don't know why I don't know why he's doing that, but anyway, I will continue. Say I Love You 1 to 18. I've just recently completed this, so we'll be doing a reread because I think I've only got up to about here. In the past, I can't remember enough about what happened, so I'll have to read the beginning again. My Little Monster 1 to 3, 5, 6, 7, and 10. I'm just picking these up as and when I find them. I did used to have 1 to 4 and I sold them, and then I for some reason decided to collect them again, because why not? I've just noticed how much taller volume 1 is than the rest of them. That's like, or how much shorter volume 2 is. That's ridiculous. Anyway, yep, moving on. This is going to be tricky. I apologise. Okay, so I have in the corner here something I can't get to. It's so tight. My Summer Review Volume 1. Not read yet. Blue Flag. 1 to 4. I haven't read 4 yet. Sasaki Miyano 1 to 6. Fly Me to the Moon 1 to 10. Horimiya 1 and 2. I can't really find any more volumes of this, so I need to get looking for those. Yakuza Lover 1 to 5. I've only read 1 to 3 so far, and I'm like, do I really want to read any more, because it's getting on my nerves, but everyone still seems to quite like it, so I might just keep going. I know volume 6 has just come out. I don't know. These two, still wrapped in plastic, I have not read yet, but they are very rude. The Riches of Adamas, I don't know how you say that. Fire in His Fingertips Volume 1 and 3 and 4. 2 on its way to me somewhere. Game Between the Suits, again a new one I just picked up last week, so I haven't read yet. Yarin Bitch Club 1 to 4 complete or up to date. Therapy Game 1 and 2. Therapy Game Restart 1 and 2. Bad Boys Happy Home 1 to 3. This is gonna get awkward, I think. Given 1 to 6. Did really enjoy Given. Love Stage 1 to 7 complete, and I'm gonna just pull out this whole shelf, I think. World's Greatest First Love 1 to 15. Some of them are still wrapped in plastic because I've read them all online, but I have been slowly unwrapping these because it is one of my favourite Yaoi series, so I don't think I'm ever going to get rid of them. Shojo Romantica 1 to 12. Some Pokemon stickers from my childhood days. I don't know if anyone else in the UK collected these, and there was like a booklet. Oh, they were so cool. Shojo Romantica 1 to 12. Again, loved this series quite a long time ago, so I've had those for many years. They're not in the best condition. They may have been read too many times. Don't Be Cruel 1 to 5. I picked up the 2 Omnis for about £8, and they are usually included in 3 for 2, so I'll pick the rest of them up that way, I think. So I haven't read this series yet. 10 count, 1 to 6, I believe that's complete. Again, I know some of these are plastic wrapped, but I have read them online because I couldn't get a hold of all of these volumes. Birds of Shangri-La 1 and 2, Dick Fight Island 1 and 2. Escape Journey 1, have not read. Coyote 1, have not read. And then these are my older series that I've had for forever. So I've got The Tyrant Falls in Love, volume 2, 3, and 5. These sell for a ridiculous amount of money, and mine are still plastic wrapped. But again, I have read the whole series online, and that's why I picked them up, because I really enjoyed them. Hey Class President 1, 2, and 3. I think there's only 5 in this series, possibly maybe a few more, but there's not a massive series. So if I could complete it, I would like to, because I did like it. These are very much explicit manga. And quite old series. Private Teacher Volume 1. I don't know how many volumes were in that series. Can't remember. And There Are Things I Can't Tell You. Haven't read that one yet. And probably never will if it's on the bottom. So I need to rearrange these shelves. So that is my main bookcase. Yeah. I need to stop buying manga because I don't know where I'm going to put any more. And moving on to my smaller bookcase, it's literally wedged in the corner of the room, like I can't get past my bed properly. I'm just going to clear the figures and things off so I can show you pretty quickly this shelf, because I feel like I've talked way too long. And I'll give you guys a quick tour of this one. Okay, starting at the top. Oh, like the anxiety I'm feeling at how disorganized my One Piece is. It's not good. Basically, these are the newest ones I picked up. It's double stacked, it goes quite deep. I have them stacked on the top. I'm missing some in the 30s, and then I've got up to, like here, I've got a clear run up to 72, then I've got 74, 75, 78, 81, 82, 83, 84, 89, and then a few in the 90s, so it's totally random. I haven't picked up volume 100 yet. I need to sort those out properly. I have read probably only about 30 volumes, and again, that was probably a long time ago, so that's going to be a big binge. I don't know that I could binge it, but I'll do it in sections, I think, because I did really enjoy it. And like I said, I'm not really one for watching anime, so I haven't watched the anime for that. Okay. I did say I was going to clear my stuff and I haven't. I picked up these cute little figures at Toy Art UK last weekend. Super cute. So I have volumes 1 and 2 of Pokemon Adventures. These I got secondhand, literally for a couple of pounds each, and with the intention that I will probably read them, but I'm hoping that my son will get into manga when he can read. He can't even read yet, but he loves Pokemon, so that's my plan, or that's my excuse to buy those. Maybe not my plan. Number 6, complete, 9 volumes. Love the anime. One of the few things I have watched an anime for. Loved it. And very happy to have that complete in my collection. Spice and Wolf 1 to 5. Have not started this because it is a little bit pricey to pick up, but the last 2 volumes I think I've picked up secondhand for only about £3, so that's not too bad. Freerin 1 to 5, that is up to date, I believe. I don't think volume 6 is out yet. Love this series. Very easygoing shonen. I don't really feel like it's a shonen, but just because it's too like chill. Asadora 1 and 2. Again, I've only just picked these up, so I haven't got a chance to read them yet, but I will get there. Food Wars 1 to 14 minus 10. Don't know why I haven't found 10. I like the anime for this one as well. Witch Hat Atelier. Oh my god, like I've read 1 and 2 last week and absolutely loved them so much. 3 and 5 and 7, 8 and 9 are on their way. I picked up 4 and 6 in store last week, I think, because I wanted to get as many volumes as I could, but they didn't have 3. So I was like, well, I'm going to get these ones anyway. I think I got them on offer, some kind of offer, I can't remember. Moving down, I have Ranma, Half, 1 and 2, and 9 and 10, both picked up secondhand from different sellers for like £5 each. because I think they're not the easiest to find, so I thought I might as well just pick up the ones I can get and then see how I do. Go with the Clouds, North by Northwest, Volume 1. I have a random Volume 5 of Blue Period. I did like a swap with someone online because I had a duplicate copy of Something's Wrong With Us Volume 2. I can't remember why I had a duplicate, but anyway, I swapped because I thought I might start Blue Period. I've heard so many mixed things about the series. I don't know if I'm actually going to read it, so that might go in the sell pile. Mysterious Girlfriend X Volume 1. Again, that was picked up last week, so I haven't got to it yet. Haikyuu 1 to 5. I don't think I need to say anything about that. 45 volume series. Oh, Spy Family 1 to 7. I haven't seen Volume 8 yet, so I will be trying to pick that up in stores soon if I can find it. Komi Can't Communicate, or Komi Can't, I don't know how you say it. Volumes 1 to 20. That is up to date. I don't think 21's out yet. And sorry, the camera won't focus, but Promise Neverland 1 to 20 complete. I don't know why I've got 19 and 20 in the wrong place there. Which I completed last week or the week before. Love that series. I would recommend that to anybody. Moving on. Behind here we have Dragon Ball 1 to 16 complete. And then Dragon Ball Z 1 to 26 complete. And Dragon Ball Super, which is the only one I haven't read yet, 1 to 16, which is up to date, I think. They take quite a long time to get these out. I'm sure there was about 4 months between these two volumes, so I don't think the next one's out yet. And Time I got reincarnated as Yamcha. A little side story there. Because you know I love my Dragon Ball. Moving down again. Moriarty 1 to 8, which is up to date. Volume 3 is on the top there because I'm literally in the middle of reading it. I'm really enjoying the series so far. So I'm probably going to complete this before I pick up a different shonen to read. Call of the Night 1 to 6. I think there's maybe 9 out in total so far, so I'm a little bit behind with picking these up, but I am behind reading them. I think I've read 2, so I'm probably going to have to reread them though because I can't really remember. Toilet Bound Hanako-kan I have not started because it was so hard to get a clear run, but I picked up 3 and 4, and I know 4 is really hard to find, so I don't know how I managed it, but I picked up 3 and 4 secondhand for, I think it was about £8 in total. So I have quite a good run there, up to 6. I don't know if I need to read 0 first, somebody tell me. Because I know that's like only just come out recently, and I know there's about 15 out, so I'm a bit behind on those. So I have I'm missing 7, 9 and 10. Is that it? Okay, I'm gonna have to read that soon because there's some little figures on the top. See, my son likes to play with things and leave them all over the place. Anyway, Miriko-chan 1 to 4. I know there are 5 out. It's a bit horror-y, maybe a bit too much for me, but the art is pretty cool. Sachi's Monstrous Appetite 1 to 6 complete. Skullface Bookseller Honda-san Volume 1 and Crazy Food Truck Volume 1. I'll look for Crazy Food Truck Volume 2 the next time I go out because I know that's just come out. And I mean, I've heard like people think it's absolutely crap, but I quite like it. And we have The House Husband 1 to 8, so that's up to date as well. Then on to my Bleach. There's a little pin, a little calcifer pin there that I've just got randomly sat on the shelf. Bleach, yes. I have up to 34 in a clear run. I have read up to 34 in a clear run and then have just picked random volumes up recently. So all of these from 39 to 59 I got recently from one person on Vinted for, I think it was only about £30. Like, it was really, really cheap. I want to collect them all in the singles. I think it'll be doable. I don't think they're impossible to find. I do love this series. It's just something I've just kind of let fall by the wayside, and I really need to get back to it. I'm terrible like that. And of course, everything costs so much money. Burn the Witch people are not loving this, but I thought it was okay. You know, interested to try things anyway. And I'm literally crouched on the floor. Full Metal Alchemist in the what are they called, perfect editions or full metal editions, sorry. I have 1 to 11. I picked these up on Facebook Marketplace again. Such a good place to find things, by the way, guys, if you don't look there, if you're not bothered about secondhand. I got them for, I think I got them for £60, which is, I think they're like at least £10 each. There must be, let's see if it says on the back. It says $15.99, so I've saved quite a bit of money there. I know that it is complete at, is it 16 or 17 volumes, so I have a few to pick up. But I think I will complete collecting those because they're so pretty. We do have some of the singles on my partner's shelf. I don't know if we're going to keep collecting the singles as well or not. And then another one of the older series in my collection, Death Note 1 to 12 complete. Yes, I don't count the 13th one as like as part of the series because it came out ages later. Like these I picked up individually a million years ago, have all been read lots and lots of times. They're not in the best condition. I don't think I would ever get rid of them because it's just one of those series. It's like a staple of your collection, isn't it? Everybody still kind of goes on about Death Note, so I probably would reread it again in future. Yeah. I have 1 to 4, and then the 1 to 2 of the, I can't even see what that says because it's so dark down here, I'm sorry. The Saika arc. I think there is another arc or set. I've seen the Yellow Spines. I know there's also light novels, so I don't know if I'm confusing with that, but as far as I know, 1 to 4, that is complete of that set, I think, and 1 to 2 is complete of that set, I think. Tell me if I'm wrong. I love that anime as well. Again, this was back in the day when I used to watch the anime for stuff. I also have these that were picked up for me, Succubus and Hitman Volume 1. Sorry, boob shot there, and I'm not pronouncing that, but you can see what it says. So I haven't read those yet, but again, I like something a little bit different and weird, so I'll give them a go at some point soon. And that, guys, is my full collection. I'm sorry if that was super boring or super long. Just a sneaky preview. There's a little stack of manga over there next to my bed, so that'll be next. But yeah, let me know what you think of those. Also thought I would just quickly show you because they are technically part of my collection. These are the manga I currently have that I am unhauling, plan to get rid of. So I have a duplicate copy of Dragon Ball Volume 6, which I'm selling purely because the spine is so sun damaged. Because I could only get it secondhand when I first picked it up, and that's how it came. But apart from that, it's like, you know, it's in perfectly like readable condition. So I'm only gonna, like, if anybody wants it, like, they can have it. These are the duplicate volumes of Fruits Basket that I got to replace my damaged ones, but I've decided to just, you know, embrace the damage and love the ones that I have. So I'm just gonna, you know, sell them on, but I'm not like selling them at any ridiculous price, probably like £3 or something, because I think that's all they're worth. Like, I hate scalpers. 1 to 3 of School Rumble. It's just, it's not a bad series. I don't want to collect the rest of it, so I don't need to keep it in my collection. And 1 to 7 of Loveless. I can't imagine how many people have this series and think, oh my gosh, it's so good, I need to keep it. It's just like, what is it even? It's not good. Why I have this many volumes? I think I only read the first like 3 and I was like, oh, why have I picked up so many? So the first 3 are a little battered. I mean, you can see the corners and things are not in best condition, but they're all right. Like I don't want much for them. I don't want them. I want somebody who wants them to have them, basically. So that is just my little stack in the corner that I have. And I plan on, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, the dog's barking. I plan on getting rid of these soon. Okay, that was way more stressful than I thought it was going to be. I'm really sorry if that was awful. But I don't know how else I could have filmed that. I mean, it's so difficult when they're double stacked like this. In an ideal world, I would be able to use all of the bookcase space, but that is not my side. So I do have a bookcase downstairs in the living room, but it's just full of regular like books, novels, and I don't want to mix them, and I don't want to split them up. So I need to move house, basically. I need to move house and have a manga room, or just a manga library. Maybe in time. I'll have to stop buying manga to save up first. Yeah, so let me know what you think of my collection. I'm sorry if it was disappointing to you all, or hopefully you've seen something that you hadn't heard about or haven't seen in many people's collections. I know some of these are quite old. That doesn't necessarily mean that they're good, but some of them are quite old. I'm toying with the idea of letting some of these go, so if you think there's anything, you know, I should part ways with, let me know. And if there is anything that I'm missing that you think I would enjoy or should try out, let me know. I have constantly got parcels coming, so I don't know, like I say this every time, I don't know where I'm going to put them. There was space on that bookcase over there, but I kind of like having the shonen separate from the Shojo and the Josei. Maybe I could move the BL over there. They just don't really go together in my mind, so I don't know what I'm going to do. Desperate times. So yes, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give me a like, leave a comment, subscribe for more manga content. I will try my very best at getting better at these videos. I might have to invest in a decent camera because I am just using my phone. So any advice on where to look for that or what I should be using, also leave a comment or send me a message on Instagram. I'm on there most days. I don't always post, but I'm on most days, liking everyone's beautiful photos and envying everyone else's collections. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.